Last time on The Adventures of Lil Jocko. After crucifying a tricky gnome who messed with their heads, the party decided to continue on to Ironhaven with the cart, where they planned on perhaps receiving some financial compensation for their newly acquired magic amulet. Chauncey also has the idea of putting Jocko into the box in place of the gnome who escaped to trick their employers of a successful delivery, an idea in which Lil Jocko is very accepting of. After coming to a fork in the road, they see a small wooden sign stating Ironhaven, pointing to the leftmost path. They heed the sign's direction without hesitation, obviously the correct path, as signs cannot tell lies. The dirt road quickly narrows into a small footpath, too small for the cart to continue. They take Jocko out of the box and continue on foot. They continue into the forest until hitting a clearing where they see a small wooden cabin. After knocking, they are greeted by a short old woman who welcomes them in and offers them food and water. Lil Jocko casts a sleep spell on the old lady, then proceeds to tie her up and steal all of her candles with the help of an unseen servant, which appears to him as a skinned grimace. The old lady awakes during the burglary and casts a spell to lock the doors of the cabin, trapping Jocko inside with her. She proceeds to cast another spell that transforms her into a dire wolf, breaking free from the ropes and immediately attacking Jocko, knocking him unconscious. After considering to simply run away, Oprah breathes a fiery blue lightning blast at the door of the cabin, allowing the party to charge in and take the dire wolf down using a volley of magic missiles, arrows, sword slashes. With the dire wolf slain, the party decides to stay the night at the cabin to recover their wounds. The next day, the party heads off towards Ironhaven. Along the way, they run into an old wizard merchant who sets up a shop right before them on the road. But before even taking a look at what potentially game-changing and powerful items he had for sale, Chauncey Day-Lewis successfully intimidates the wizard merchant into taking ownership of Lil Jocko. After said transaction, Chauncey sprints off up the road. Carla McLaine offers up 10 gold to buy Lil Jocko back. The merchant accepts the deal. Bent on escaping the gnome and the two other mysterious co-workers, Chauncey dashes headlong into the forest, but in his haste fails to notice a goblin ambush and is surrounded by 3 bow-wielding goblins. Chauncey exchanges a volley of arrows with the goblins, killing one of them, but quickly realizing he's outnumbered, Chauncey changes tack and lights a wolf hide ablaze and tosses it toward the goblins in an attempt to scare them off. One of the goblins fears the fire, but the second isn't startled and lands an arrow directly into Chauncey, rendering him unconscious. Seeing a plume of smoke rising from the forest ahead, Lil Jocko runs towards it to investigate, with Oprah and Carla close behind. Lil Jocko bursts through the forestry to find 2 goblins hovering over an unconscious Chauncey Day-Lewis. And that's where we are now. What do you do?
I'm going to start saving throws.
Yeah, so everyone roll for initiative. So D20. And then it's plus your initiative. Where is the initiative thing?
Oh, plus right here? Plus 3?
Yeah.
4.
15.
15 as well.
Hold on.
Got 8.
Get my pencil out. Okay.
15. And my initiative is 2, so 17.
17.
Also 17.
17. What's that?
I'll turn this
4.
4.
It might be Earth.
Well, you got a 4 last time on initiative. That's interesting.
8.
8.
What determined our initiative score?
Probably dexterity.
Okay.
And then
Was it Earth?
It was Earth.
Is it OOC?
Yeah. It was major OOC.
Can Alli and Justin, can you just roll a d20 real quick?
8.
We're adding initiative also.
Yeah.
So 13.
Okay.
Or, yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, which one is the 6 and which was the 9?
I think the
I think
dot
that-
is on the bottom.
For 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, 8.
So she won that one out. Okay. Okay, it's Alli's turn. I'm gonna say that you, once Jocko saw the scene, you kind of arrived behind him as well,
Okay.
and everyone's all here. The goblins are hovering over his unconscious body. It's
Okay.
your turn.
Then I'm gonna fire a magic missile at the goblin.
All right.
So I have to roll for that? I haven't gotten to attack much, so
You're
I
not
just...
supposed to ask questions.
I'm sorry.
No, you can definitely ask questions. That's not what I
Okay.
meant.
Tell me once and I'll remember. So when I attack, which dice do I roll?
So with spells, it's a little different than like attacking with a sword or something.
Oh, okay.
First, go to your spell thing and see what it says about it, because usually it just says everything you need to know on the spell thing. Do you want me to?
Oh. Okay, so D4 plus 1 first. Okay. So then I roll
To try.
this one. Okay, so I got a 3 plus 1, so 4.
I'm gonna just this time I'm gonna pull it up as well to make
Okay.
sure we're on the same page with magic missile. Unless you want to read it off real quick. Maybe.
It said each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can
Oh,
see within range. A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target.
Okay. Yeah. So just roll for damage.
Okay.
And there's 2 goblins. Are you aiming at? There's one on the left
it
side,
says
one on the right
I
side.
can aim it at several creatures.
Okay, so you got 3 darts. How do you split them?
I mean, are the goblins a various threat?
No, they're both like hovering over.
Okay, well then 2 to 1 goblin, 1 to the
Justin.
other.
Okay. Oh yeah, roll for your
So now roll d4.
dart damages. Yeah,
Okay.
3 times, right? And then add
It says 1d4 plus 1 force.
for each dart. And there's 3 darts.
The darts all strike simultaneously.
Yeah.
So just for anyway.
So you roll.
So 4
Yeah, you roll it 3 times.
plus
Because
3.
each dart has their own amount of damage.
Okay.
And then it adds up.
Okay, so I got 4, 3, and 2.
So it'd be 5.
5. And then plus 3, because each dart does plus 1
Okay.
on top of the. Okay. And what's all that?
So 5, 4, 3, so 13.
Okay.
Or wait, no, sorry, 12.
12. And you want to split that like 2-1
Yeah.
to someone? How about you just put them all on
That's
one?
fine.
Because we'd have to dissect the roll.
Okay.
Like, that's why each of them have their own damage roll, because if you split them, then you add the 2
Oh.
rolls on the one guy, and then the other guy gets his own
Okay.
damage roll.
That makes
But we
sense.
already added it all together, so you shot 1. So you do your jazz hands and conjure up the shoot some magic darts at a goblin.
Okay.
They just and he like and falls dead.
All right.
He did. You can still move during your turn, or you can just.
I will move closer to see Chauncey's status.
How much closer?
Within.
You guys
a
are like
couple feet.
20 feet away right now.
Okay, I'll be
so,
within a couple feet of him and Lil Jocko. isn't Lil Jocko
I think
by him too?
you're already next to Jocko.
Oh, okay.
You guys are all kind of like 20 feet away.
Okay, well then I'll
from the
move within a
goblins.
couple feet of Chauncey.
Okay, so you run up to there. Okay, yeah. Justin, your turn. So you're unconscious, so you're making death saving throws. Roll a d20.
And just asking, like, when I'm doing this, my character is obviously unconscious. Is he
Mhm.
having, like, an out-of-body experience?
He could be.
Like, are demons trying to drag him to hell, and this determines whether or not he beats them off?
That's absolutely happening right now.
Unseen servants
Cool.
are dragging you to
I
hell.
got a 20.
Nice, so you get 1 success on your
Nice.
death saving throws.
Okay.
What happened in your demon fighting? Because you got a success. So what success did you have in your fighting your way back to?
They said, I hope you like looking at Lil Jocko forever. And I said, never. And I punched one right in the face and already exploded.
Excellent. Excellent. Caleb, it's your turn.
Oh, it is? Okay. I'm gonna, because I have a bow.
You do.
I want to start hitting the other There's 2 goblins or 3 goblins?
There were 2.
Now there's just
killed
one.
There's 1 left.
I want to hit the other one.
Okay. Yeah, so, a d20.
Okay.
And then
I've
to
never
hit.
seen anyone more unsure about you.
13. Oh, hold on just a second. I forgot to pull something up real quick. That's not the right thing.
Just don't say it hits Carla. Or Chauncey.
What'd you get on your roll?
13.
And then it's plus your dex.
3, so...
Plus 3.
16.
And are you proficient with bows?
Yeah, because I wrote down my proficiencies.
Okay, so
Yep.
plus 2, because your proficiency
Oh, cool.
is 2.
So 18.
Nice. You hit it, yeah.
Woo!
You pull back your bow and aim it. Where were you aiming? Like on the goblin?
The heart.
You aim right at the heart.
Right at the heart of the goblin.
And it goes towards the heart and kind of... Oh, wait, roll for damage. So,
okay.
Did you do... Oh, you didn't set up a damage roll for a bow? Because you just got that bow. So let's pull up...
That's right.
Wait, you have a bow, though, right?
I have a bow, but...
What's its roll?
The longbow is D8 plus 2 plus 2 for
It's
me.
a D8.
1D8.
1D8. So, yeah. So, you think you're going to keep that bow for a while, or are you going to...
I'll probably keep it for a little while.
Alright, then just write down here bow, and then put 1D8.
1d8. Cool.
Oh, no.
Not with my pencil.
1D8.
Yeah, I don't have...
And then it's plus your dex, plus proficiency.
Cool.
Are you really proficient with bows?
It was on proficiencies when I wrote this down, like...
Oh, is it a specific type of bow? Because I know you can do
hand crossbow.
Hand crossbows, but that's not a bow.
Oh.
Let's say you're not proficient with it then, because it's not... So not to take away the 2.
Okay. So I had 16 then.
The bard is proficient with bows.
Well, that's the whole that's the whole thing. Like, the different classes are better at different things. You can't just be proficient in everything. You have
Why
to have
wrote it
some.
down there?
You have to have some flaw.
Okay.
Okay, so roll
He's
for
enough
damage.
flaws.
Roll a d8,
Oh.
which is this one.
Here's my 8. Oh, no, it's not that one.
It's
Which one is it
the-
again?
This one.
Oh,
Caleb.
this one. You sure?
I think so.
No, it's not.
No, you're right. That's right.
This one. All right. 7.
Oh, that's the wrong one still. Isn't it?
Oh.
Right?
It's
No,
an
no,
8?
yeah, never mind. I messed up. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
7.
7 plus
7 plus, what is it plus again? Dexterity?
dexterity.
10.
10. Okay. 10.
Goblins better have hearts. Or I'm changing it to the head.
He's using a take back.
I'm using my take back. I find out goblins don't have a heart.
Just joking.
You pull back your bow, you aim right at the heart, you shoot, and it hits right in the heart area. And he is not looking too hot. He screams. And now it's the goblin's turn.
Wait.
It's the goblin's turn.
Oh.
The goblin is quicker than Oprah in this instance. And he pulls his bow back and shoots it at Lil Jocko.
He's not dead off of that. He should be dead.
No, he's not doing too hot. He hits you and he does 4 damage.
Okay.
You gotta write it down.
Oh, yeah.
Let me throw that away.
Oh, I got it. I'll throw it away.
Yeah.
Where do I write it again, though? So I'm dead then. I only had
you're
2.
not, because when you rested, you got full
I got it
HP. That's
back.
why every time we do
Yeah.
stuff, you gotta update that.
Yeah. So
So you had 10 because you
Yeah.
slept.
So now I just have
10.
8.
Yes. There you go.
I got it.
You got it. That ends his turn. And now it's... Wait. Oh, you know what? Chris, you were actually supposed to go before the goblin.
Well, I never.
Well, how would you have known that?
Because I was looking at...
Don't look at my stuff. Next time I'm getting one of those things.
Well, what if I hadn't been looking at your stuff in this situation?
Then I would have confessed like I just did, and
Fair point taken.
or the story goes on regardless. So So Chris, you get to go. It's your turn.
Okay. I guess I attack the goblin with my short sword.
All right, so you like run up to the goblin and do a slash attack or something on it. Yeah, roll d20.
Oh wait. 19.
Yeah, that'll do it without any of your modifiers. Yeah, you hit it. How do you try and hit it? How do you?
I stab it through the stomach.
Ew.
Yeah, so you just this big lizard dragon man just comes charging through the forest and stabs it right in the stomach, and it like dramatic meta death, and it just falls on his face. It's dead.
Good.
But what's not good is we're still in initiative because Chauncey's unconscious. So it is now Alli's turn again. So I'd recommend you try to help him stabilize.
Okay, how do I do that?
You gotta. You gotta use your medicine, like a.
Oh. Do I have?
Everyone can do a medicine skill.
Oh, alright.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, I have medicine as one of my skills, but I mean, what do I specifically do to
Well, first
put that into
off,
effect?
tell me what you would try and do. Like he's unconscious.
CPR.
Okay, so you run up to him and you're gonna try to do some CPR. I'm just gonna pull up a rule real quick to remember. But roll for the skill. So it's a d20.
Okie dokie. So it's a 5, and then I add my medicine to that.
Yeah.
So 9 total.
Okay. I gotta pull something up real quick.
It's not good for Chauncey.
Oh yeah, so you run up to him and you start doing your CPR. Do you say anything like "Don't die on me"?
No.
Okay, you just are silently.
I'm just doing what's necessary.
doing the thing that teaches you the tempo, the stand left.
Absolutely,
Just-
which I know from Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
They're unfamiliar with the song.
Yeah, everyone else is like, what is that sound? But after attempting for a minute or so, nothing happens.
All right.
All right, so now it's Justin's turn to make another.
Okay.
You get one
Okay.
failure.
Okay. So what happens on this one is...
The demons.
Yeah, I'm like in this, I see this ghostly world, I see Carla trying to revive me, so it kind of distracts me. And as soon as I turn around, I see a demon that's describes itself as a skin grimace, and it grabs me, and he starts pulling me towards, there's a sort of cyclone-y thing going on, but just in the spirit world. He's the skin grimace is trying to pull me towards it.
It thinks you're a giant candle.
And so you get pulled closer to the demon realm
What a
by a
nightmare.
skin grimace. Alright. Now it is Caleb's turn.
Okay, I push Carla away, and I'm like, let me do it, and I'm gonna give him CPR.
I was gonna say, the ghost world, I see this happen, I'm like,
Okay, so use your medicine skill. So roll a d20.
5
Plus
plus wisdom.
your wisdom.
So 7.
What a horrible failure this is.
Damn.
So for disclosure on this, you guys need to beat a 10 to stabilize
Okay.
him.
Alright.
my HP's gonna be going into negative now. I'm gonna look at the back of the screen, grimace, and I'm gonna be like, just take me.
Chris.
You just hug him.
Okay.
All
I don't
right.
know what I can do.
So you can try medicine, or if you have any healing spells, or the life is slipping from him.
You have a
Or
flute?
maybe you
I do
don't.
have a flute.
Maybe you don't care. Maybe.
Do you want to borrow my doctor costume? Or my nurse costume?
You can just try medicine.
Maybe the power of music will bring me back.
Okay. What do I do for that?
Well, what do you think your character would do in a medicine way? CPR again, or are you gonna
Well, what knocked him out? Why is he out? Because he got shot by an arrow?
arrow wound?
Has the arrow been removed?
No.
Whoops.
I got shot in the back too. And you guys-
He was in a tree, got shot by arrow, fell
Glad
out
we
of the
just
tree.
applied pressure to your body.
Yeah, just push it in and out.
Can I break the arrow in half and slide it out?
Yeah. So you try to do that. Roll for medicine.
Which one?
D20. And then add your.
19.
Oh.
Are you 19? Oh yeah, without adding
Plus
anything. So Oprah like pushes you guys all aside. It's like the arrow. It's just obvious, and he pulls it, breaks the arrow, pulls it out, and like patches it up, and like does everything perfectly right. And Chauncey stabilizes.
Do I do I erase my successes, failures, or my death saves?
Yes. So you're stabilized now, but you're still unconscious.
Okay.
But you're so now we're not in initiative anymore.
Do I have any hit points or? Am I
You
not?
still have 0, and you're still unconscious, but you are stable. So, what do you guys do?
I slap him in the face to try and revive him.
All right. It makes a loud slap sound when you slap him, and nothing happens.
Can I do something? I'm not gonna ask. Okay.
Yeah.
I have the water skin full of Cole's blood, and I want to pour it on his face to wake him up.
So you pull out a water skin full of blood and splash it on his face. Blood gets everywhere. He's still unconscious.
Oh
Even
no!
though I'm unconscious, kind of throw up a little in my mouth.
Yeah, you kind of gag a
Where
little
did you
bit.
get all this from?
I just had that as a
How much
note.
stuff you
Yeah,
have?
because I took some of his blood
Yeah, look how
after his
shitty
death.
stolen or.
Do you still have the candles?
I probably do. I don't think I didn't write that down though.
I think you dropped them all.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be kind of disappointed if you like carried them all out after everything.
I already have my own candles. I've got
So
5
if no one
candles.
has any sort of healing or anything, it looks like he's gonna become conscious and regain a hit point after 3 hours.
Okay.
So you guys can either just hang out and wait, or you could take like a long rest, or
I'm gonna play flute for him.
okay, yeah.
What song are you playing?
We didn't start the fire.
I joined him with bagpipes.
Oh, what?
Do you have?
I have bagpipes.
Well, you're proficient in them, but do you have?
I do.
Okay.
I have to.
All right. You have bagpipes. So you
He's
guys.
taking back to the beginning of the game when he did
'Cause
this like 5 times.
So
I remember because that was where you said pick 3 instruments, and I picked those 3. I don't know why I wrote it here.
Well, I
but
think I'll give you the
it
bagpipes.
was.
You get the bagpipes. I think you get to pick which of them you're proficient
Oh,
in,
okay.
but
Okay.
that's why usually on your inventory you want to write like everything you have on your inventory.
Maybe that was part of the entertainer's pack or something. Because
Probably
I'll look it
not.
up, but
But you have them. You have
Okay.
bagpipes. Write it down now.
okay.
I'll give you those bagpipes because you're so nice.
Can you roll to see how good he is? Like,
Yeah,
does he-
roll a performance.
What's that?
D20.
Have you ever heard a bad bagpipe player?
You're about
It's
to.
the worst sound. You're gonna make him unstable again.
Like right in front of his face.
7.
It's a 7.
Oh.
Plus your charisma. 3.
No. 10.
10.
Subpar.
Alright, so it's like you had done some practice, but you're not very good at it. So.
Well,
yeah.
does Chris have to roll for his performance?
If he wants. You don't
Wait,
have
so
to.
I
Why
didn't
not?
have to? Like, I could have just been good?
6.
It's a 6.
One. We're pretty
Yeah,
bad.
he makes a couple like little like scratchy notes like and he's like playing the flute and I'm gonna say that you guys you did that and you just hung out and kind of stayed by his side for around
We're doing our best.
around 3 hours and
What is Carla doing this whole time?
I don't have any fun stuff. Yeah, I have a little bag of sand.
Just
That's-
like
that's some good stuff. You'll see.
So I got 1 hit point back.
Yeah.
You're still
did-
covered in blood, right?
So I wake up
That's
and
so.
I'm like, oh my god, what's that horrible
you-
noise? Oh my god, what the?
And during
Blood.
during that you guys also took a short rest, so you get your
Cool.
I'm gonna say that because you're so close. During short rests, you usually roll your hit die to see how much health you can regain. He's so close that you get full HP. Did anyone else take damage?
Nope.
Okay.
So
And then everyone regains anything that you would regain during a short rest. I don't remember if you regain spell slots during a short rest or not. So
That's fine.
I'm gonna say no. I think spell slots are a long rest thing.
but I just get the 1.
You got the 1, so you're probably gonna want to either take a short rest or convince everyone to take a long rest. Or
I'm gonna look around. I mean, first of all, be furious at everyone for having 3 hours to clean the blood off my face, and somehow deciding they're better off just letting it cake and clot. Second thing I'm gonna do is we're still in the forest.
yeah,
I look around. Do I see any plants that I know might have some sort of healing property?
yeah. Do your investigation.
Having deja vu.
I got a 9. Is that a 9? Or is that 6?
That's a 9.
That's a 9. Okay, I got a 9 plus investigation is 4, so that brings it to 13.
Yeah, you find the same sort of aloe vera that you found, and they'll give you a cool 2 HP.
Okay, I'll take it. So 2 HP total or 2 more than I had?
2 more.
So I'm at 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, I'm still not doing good. I'm kind of queasy.
Let's take a long rest.
Lil Jocko, how about you go scout ahead while the rest of us rest?
I will.
Oh,
do
also,
that.
you guys level up.
Nice! Finally.
Oh.
So where's my level?
Is that experience points?
Yeah, so so we have some options. You guys can level up like later and do all this stuff later and kind of continue playing right now, or we can take the time, like half an hour maybe to
Do
go.
it later.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
but
gonna
you'll
put-
be a lower level for the rest of the session.
that's fine.
You'll still be level 1 until you guys level up, and then also you're gonna have to like homework it or
Wait.
do it next session before we start.
Is it like we add stuff to all of
You
this? or
get
is it
more.
like-
You get more HP. You get some feats, and I
Oh,
think that's about it. So actually, it might take less than 15
It
minutes.
doesn't affect our stats at all, though.
Not your base scores or modifiers. No,
Um,
just you get more hit points, and you get some more features.
Is this 15 minutes each or 15 minutes total for all of them?
I'm gonna say total. I think we can knock out some stuff real quick.
Do we just want to do it now? Because I feel like
We could kinda
I
maybe-
know I'm not.
maybe-
Yeah.
Maybe it's like 50-50. We can kind of just do some of the important stuff and then
Yeah, the important
revisit all the like if there's spells, you can do spells later or something, or because I know both of you guys get more spells, so
Yeah,
we
that-
don't do that now.
like,
but we could do HP and features real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's do that. So just take take a breather to get this done.
Take a 10.
So in the you have the book?
Yeah.
Open up to your thing. And I'll pull up Ranger for you real quick. So you get your hit dice is 1d8 per Ranger level. So level 1, how many hit die do you have right now? It should one.
It said 1d10 for.
Right. So now that you're level 2, you get 2d10
Nice.
per Ranger level. Hit points at higher level is a. Okay, so you get to roll to see how many more hit points you get. You get to roll a 1d10. You can either roll a 1d10 or take 6.
I'm gonna take the 6.
And then also, I kind of do a little bit of a nice guy thing. If you decide to roll and you get like 2, 3 or something really low, then I'll let you take the 6. So actually, just roll, and then if it's not so good, I'll let you
Okay.
take 6.
4. I wanted to take the 6, man.
All right, so you get 6 plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay, 6 plus Constitution, so I get 8 more.
Yes, so you get to add 8 to your total HP.
So 20. And do I get when I level up? Do I heal at all, or am I still at 3?
We'll come right back to that, because I don't think you heal up all the way, but you do get some stuff.
Why didn't you do that when I was knocked out? That's relaxing.
Trying to get better at
Alli.
Fair.
Yes.
So you get to roll a 1d6 or take 4. And I'm just going to say with that one, roll the 1d6, and if it's lower than 4, you get to take the
I got a 4.
Okay, so you're taking 4,
Okay.
and it's plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh, so +1.
Cool.
Okay.
So you
So
get
I'm
to
adding that to my hit point total?
add it to your total HP. And if you're close to full, then like fill up all the way.
Is this going to take one moment?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can take a little breather.
Would you say that if I had a 7?
You're already full HP right
Yeah.
now, so
Just use that to 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna fill up too. I'm thinking every DM kind of does that differently. I think it's gonna be kind of percentage based. If you have 100% and you get max level, then you still have 100%.
Okay.
But Chauncey's not in good shape, so he doesn't just fill up when he levels up. So are you on your page?
Yeah.
So what do you get?
I don't know.
I pulled it up. I pulled it up so you
I'm
can.
here.
I pulled it up so you can read it. Go
Where does
find the hit
I
points.
think
Hit point
Yeah,
section,
yeah.
which is here. Just
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
get in. So it should say hit points somewhere.
D8, 1d8 per bard level. So I get to roll a d8?
That's how many. Oh, Alli,
Yes.
you also get hit points.
Oh, it says.
First level hit
Wait, what
die.
Oh.
You get another hit die. So right now your hit die is 1d6.
Okay.
You get 2d6.
Where is that going? I'm sorry.
It says
Oh,
hit
right
die.
there.
That's for during short rests. You
1d6,
use
now it's 2d6.
Oh, okay.
during a short rest. You use your hit die to heal up.
Okay.
You had 1, now you got 2.
Okie dokie.
All right, so
Oh,
Caleb, you,
so 1d8 or 5 plus your.
yeah. So you also now have 2d8 because you get 1 per level. So you get 2d8 hit die. You could just erase the 1 and just put a 2 there. And then what was your?
It says, where is it? 1d8 or 5 plus your Constitution modifier.
Yeah. So roll 1d8, and if it's lower than 5, I'll let you take a 5.
When they're good, she does no marble, and
It's so fun to stick your hand in the jar and just
The 8 is the one that looks like this.
She does something
This
similar.
one, right?
I don't remember his teacher.
Yep. All right, here we go.
It was whenever she rang a bell, if we got quiet immediately, so we put another
She has
4,
a bell. It's
Four.
an apple pen.
So I'll do 5.
stealing from my teacher.
So, oh yeah, take the 5 and then add your Constitution modifier.
Modifier.
Just
How
3.
old do you think Spence is?
Probably 95.
Oh wait, is it only? Is that Constitution?
Last
Yeah,
time
your
she was living
modifier.
in Tennessee,
Oh.
yeah.
So plus,
Plus 2. Yeah, so it's 7.
yeah, so
For
add
17
7 to yours, so now you got 17.
Ooh.
Nice.
Add that to your total.
Teacher. My first teacher.
Make sure you change your total.
Yeah.
She's living in Cancun now, and she's loving it.
Go, Miss
So hopefully
Pets.
she's still alive.
Oh,
And then,
that will add years to your life.
Alright,
If
so-
we don't drink the water.
It's true.
Chris, your hit die goes to 2d8,
Yay.
because you get 1d8 per level. And you get to roll 1d8 or take 5. So roll the 1d8, and if you get lower than 5, I'll let you take the 5.
4.
4. So take 5, and then plus your Constitution modifier.
0.
Okay, so add that to your HP, your total HP.
Okay.
Nice.
Do I have the lowest HP? What's your HP, Caleb?
Wizards,
17.
Oh, man.
Wizards,
Mine's so low. Mine's
What
12.
was yours before?
7.
Oh, mine was 8.
yeah, wizards aren't really tanky, so it's normal for them.
He's a dragon, though.
That's
Shouldn't
true.
his be like 40?
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Not a full dragon.
Thank you very much.
My ancestors are dragons. I'm nothing like them. I have a great backstory, by the way. Whenever
When do
that
we get to
shows
find?
up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell
Awesome.
Chauncey because he doesn't trust me, so I gotta tell him what's going on.
Cool.
Over.
Cool. I'm excited.
Besides the fact that I already saved his life now.
Okay.
I don't know that. I know
Yeah,
that.
you just came through and with everyone
Yeah, I
around you.
just
You
came
don't
to,
really
I'm covered in
know.
blood. It's not my own.
You don't know whose it is though.
Could be yours for all you know.
Could be a
I
goblin.
sense it's Randy Man's.
It's
Oh,
fun.
OC. How many wolf shirts do you have?
I have right now 3.
Are you hoping to increase that?
I would love to increase that. In fact,
Do you actively seek them out?
When's your birthday?
my birthday's October 30th.
All right.
Awesome.
I don't necessarily actively seek them out as much as I just see them. Usually when I'm insolving, like
Okay, yeah,
there's a
valid.
store that has a lot of them, and usually I take my mom there for Mother's Day, and my mom has a weird habit of buying me stuff on Mother's Day. I'm like, but Mom, it's supposed to be your day. She's like, no, I want you to have this. I'm like, okay.
Oh, also, what do you guys think about doing like a Halloween D&D session like the week before,
Yes.
The week before,
Yeah.
yes.
like on the on normal Monday before Halloween,
I'm
That'd be
down.
good.
Yeah.
and then you
Like
guys
on
have to dress up as your characters.
That'd be interesting.
Alright.
But then you guys
Easy.
get to choose a costume for me because I don't have a character. So
You
get
could
to
dress up as the old lady you were with a wolf,
Yes!
with a wolf mask.
We have to get Cole down here so he can dress up as Randy.
Okay, so I
Well,
would do
Caleb's gonna come naked then.
I would do that, but like my grandma is here, and
What?
so I'd just be like dressing up as her. And
What?
She's a short old lady. She's staying here because her house got flooded in the hurricanes.
Oh man.
Yeah. So she's actually here right now.
Wow.
So that's the only reason I wouldn't do that one, but that's a good idea. But if
We'll
you-
think of something else.
Okay. Like how do you
Could be the
want
shopkeeper.
how do you want your god represented?
What if we
Like
just
a banana.
actually dress him up as God? Well, yeah, like from the
It's supposed to be silly.
Birth of Adam. That's
Oh,
kind of
I-
silly.
I see what you did there.
That's kind of silly. Kyle and a big old white wicked beard. That would be funny.
That would be silly. Alright, so you guys get some feats. Oh, you know what, Justin? You get spells too now.
Yeah.
But we'll do that later because that could take a little bit.
Okay.
Unless you want to do it now? We can do it now. It would take
that's
another
something I feel
5
like-
minutes.
Well, I know I get spells too.
I feel
Yeah.
like
But I could wait,
Well, if I do
like-
it, everyone has to do it. I feel like that's something I can just go. to
We
the
could
PDF
wait,
and
like,
look
yeah.
by myself.
Okay, I'll let you know your features
Okay.
that you get. Ranger level 2. You now
My
gain
God, yeah.
a fighting style.
Nice.
and spellcasting. So the fighting style is, let me read the fighting style real quick.
It's the same rules, but you
At
play
second
3
level,
times in a row
you
and then
adopt a
practice.
particular fighting style
Just last
maybe
yeah.
of your
all
specialty.
about triple bingo.
Choose one of the following options.
Three.
You can't take a fighting style
Are you still
option
watching
more than
Caroline?
once, even if you get it
No.
later on.
Did she die?
No.
Okay.
No, the way you
No.
So I was going to say, for battery's sake, while we're doing this, did you want, or do you want this recorded?
I'll leave it.
Okay.
I just put fresh back.
I was just thinking ahead for.
Cool, thanks.
You're so thoughtful.
I try.
So you get to choose for your fighting style. You get to
People
choose
wanna listen to this
archery,
part.
defense, dueling,
So why aren't you watching
or
yours?
two-weapon
She's in
fighting.
home because remember when she did?
They
She
each
fell.
have different
So
things. So
she's
archery gives
she's
you a
good,
plus
though.
2
Like
on
I still
attacks
talk
you
to them, but
attack
she's
rolls you
at-
make
So
with
do you
ranged
visit her?
weapons.
no, I haven't visited her.
Defense,
I might. It's her birthday in
uh,
November though.
Here,
I
let me
might.
just. You can read
Yeah,
it.
let me
No.
just-
2 months?
Yeah.
We'll pray
I-
that she lives that long.
These are the fighting styles.
You have to cut this out. I can't.
Dies in the dies during our Halloween.
I'm going to say dueling.
This is worse than the crispy thing.
All right, cool. Dueling.
I won't
You're
record
like,
it.
no,
You're
keep
wielding
recording.
a melee weapon in one hand.
No
and
one's
no
gonna
other
listen
weapon.
to this but us. Like,
You gain
I
a
left the
plus
other one
2
unlisted.
I feel like Jamil would
damage
listen to
rolls.
this.
She can't find it. Though.
Yeah, she
It's
can't.
unlisted. And did you notice I started
Cool.
a YouTube channel just
I
for
did
this?
see
Like
that,
as a
yeah.
note,
I
to be
did
like
see-
plus 2 damage.
Oh, I did send it to
Plus
Wes
2
though.
unhanded.
Damage.
Because he wants to do
Because
it.
there's
Yeah.
there's a difference between damage and attack.
You never
You
said
want to
Yeah.
remember
about
that.
He's been
Because
really
this
bad at
other
texting
one,
me.
the
Yeah.
archery
It's
one,
back.
is for your
Deja
attack.
vu.
So
We used to do this.
you don't want to get it all confused. So, and then you get spell casting, but
Okay.
I guess if
Time is it there now?
we're gonna save that.
It's in the middle of the night, isn't it?
Yes. Wizard, Alli, you get Arcane Tradition
Ooh, where am I putting this?
under features.
Oh, okay.
What that means is when you reach level 2, you choose an arcane tradition, shaping your practice of magic through one of 8 schools. Abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, transmutation. All detailed at the end of the class description. Your choice grants you features at level 2 and again at 6, 10, and 14th level. So, yeah, that's pretty in depth here.
Okay. Well, I wrote down Arcane Tradition.
Okay, but you have to pick
Oh, one of those?
one of the 8.
Okay, well, what's the best one?
Come on, Alli. The best one. What do you think you would pick?
Enchantment sound cool.
Okay. You want enchantment?
Sure.
Alright, write that down.
Okay. It's written down.
Cool. I'll have to find where that is because it's not on this page for some reason.
Okay.
What enchantment entails. I just kind of want to do some of the quick stuff that we can do right now, but some of that stuff is. Yeah. I know Chris's gets more complicated.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so level 2, you get 2 Kai points, and you get unarmored movement and Kai. So unarmored movement is starting at level 2. Your speed increases by 10 feet while you are not wearing armor or wielding a shield. So right now your speed's like 30 or something, right?
Yep.
So it goes up to 40 if you're not wielding armor or
Do
a
I
shield.
change that then to 40?
Yeah. Or maybe you could do like plus 10 on top so you remember that something's modifying it.
Okay.
And because if you put on armor or something, then you don't get that.
Got it.
But right now you don't have any armor or shield, so you do get that plus 10. So you can move 40 feet on your turn. And then, yeah, Kai might be something that's
It's like KAI.
It's Ki.
Key.
Alright, Ki. It's a training that allows you to harness mystic energy. There's really a lot to it. Fury of blows and patient defense and step of the wind and we'll do this next time. Sorry. But you got your unarmored movement, so that's good. You're faster now. What do you got, Caleb? Where's the book?
I closed it.
I had you open it so I didn't have to pull it up for you.
Why are you picking on me?
You're the bearer of the book.
I have to find Bard again.
Bet I can find it before you can.
Oh boy.
No, I'm not.
Oh man, you're like in background.
I'm on Wizard.
Oh wow. Alright, I found it, Caleb. Put the book away.
Paladin!
Also not your way.
So, you get Jack of all trades, which is really cool, and you get Song of the Rest.
Where should I...
So those are features, so put them
Probably that was.
under features.
Just in here?
Yeah,
Okay. Jack of all trades?
Jack of all trades. Yeah. I guess you're gonna need room to write what it is too, so...
And then, what was the other one? Song of...
Song of Rest.
Ooh.
Which is going to be a D6 right now, but I'll read what that is for you real quick. Oh, also, I'm going to remind you now that all this time you've had Bardric inspiration.
You ever see the movie The Butterfly Effect?
You should have written it down already.
That's what
I don't know why I didn't write that. Bardric inspiration.
You probably did, and you just didn't.
I think
You're
I
not
blocked
reading
out
it,
certain
right?
parts.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I remember when I lived in
It's
LA and
probably
Christian
Dorothy.
Mackey got really into
Is
that
it in
movie
you?
for a minute.
No.
And I was like watching the special features with him.
What
one
is
day.
that
And,
inspiration?
like, the producer
So-
was like, very proudly telling like the camera, yeah, not a lot of people are going to understand this movie.
So during like a fight or something, you can
that's not a good
inspire
thing.
someone else and to get them to perform better.
I saw it in
And
theaters
it gives
loved it,
them
and then I made
like
her watch it,
an
and the
extra
version we
dice that
watched
they can
had an
roll to add
alternate
on to
ending.
their.
Oh, yeah.
where he
That's
scrambles
cool.
himself.
So you can like
That's
sing a
the one
song
that
or
Christian
shout some
Mackey
like.
had.
I don't like that
positive
one.
Like a cheer, yeah, it's
It's
like...
way too dark.
So remember that you have that.
I'll remember
you
that,
add
yeah.
Just go
throughout
back and
level
not do
one.
the
Yeah.
thing.
Now-
Let up to everyone's
Now
life
you get
being
Jack of
terrible.
all trades, which means starting at level 2, you can add half your proficiency bonus, rounded down, to any ability check that you make that doesn't already include a proficiency
And
bonus.
my roommate
So-
Daniel Paulson, just to get an idea,
Right now your
also
proficiency
really
is
thought
2.
Ashton Kutcher
Half of
straight up
that's
killed
1.
it as Steve
So you get to
Jobs.
add
So-
1
Oh,
to
no.
everything
He really loves
except for the
Ashton
ones that
Kutcher,
you
just
already
as
are
an actor.
proficient in.
And,
Okay.
So you can
So
either
you
put
get
one in here
you
or
got
just
it.
remember that it's going to be, if you do an
You don't
athletic,
watch it
it's going to
together.
I
be
had two
plus
separate
your
roommates
strength plus 1.
really
Got
loving
it,
the
got
butterfly
it.
effect.
I'll just write +1.
Like, how
But
many
I
times
don't
total
get to
have
add to
you
these,
seen
though.
I've probably
Yeah,
seen it.
so
I've
any of the
probably
ones
seen
that
it
you
like
aren't
more than
already
3 times.
proficient in, you
But
get
it was
plus
over like a very
awesome.
short period.
And then
Like
when
3
you
or 4
level up
times,
and this
I
goes
think.
up to like 4 or something, then it's +2 to everything.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
and then you also now get Song of Rest. So beginning at level 2, you can you can use soothing music or oration to help revitalize your wounded allies during a short rest. If you or any friendly creatures who can hear you hear your performance, so if anyone else is using hit dice during a short rest, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points.
Cool.
So what do the hit dice do?
They heal you up. So during a short rest, you have 2 hit die to use,
Okay.
and that determines how much you can heal during that short rest. And his Song of Rest adds a 1d6 for everyone.
What if you heal yourself more than your hit points?
You don't really overheal with that. So
Can I get like a healing and then it like slowly goes down over time?
no,
Kind of like how
not by resting.
it's like when Mario gets the star.
Yeah, but that's more of a magic thing, I think.
Well,
Just normal.
It's a plumber thing.
I think it can be magic for
I
the
think
body
just
now.
normal resting isn't gonna like overheal you.
Okay.
But no, that's why you have like temporary hit points on there, because some things can add on top of your max, but not rest. Sorry. But yeah, so on your did you do write down Song of Rest?
Yeah.
And then did you do 1d6? Next to it, write 1d6.
Cool.
To remind you that
Yeah,
when we do a short rest, you get to sing a song. Everyone gets to add 1d6 to their healing. You also get more spells and stuff, but we're doing
I'll do that on my own.
we're doing spells later. Yeah, you get like 5 known spells and then 3 first level spell slots. But okay, well, yeah, we'll do that later.
That's your proud face.
I think that's a good quick level up
Okay.
for you guys.
Back at it.
Back at it.
So
It's gonna fall over.
I'm gonna say let's all take a quick rest. Lil Jocko, we need you to scout the road ahead and make sure there's nothing super messed up that we're gonna run into.
How far should I go?
As far as you can.
Would you really recommend that to him after nearly being killed by a goblin ambush on the same road?
That's why I would recommend it to him.
Okay. Wait. Okay. So just to, I won't usually break your guys' role playing to say something, but I'll say this now. You guys all have alignments, which dictate decisions you make. If you want to intentionally kill someone, that's not a good alignment.
But I'm not good.
So-
I'm neutral.
I know. You're neutral.
Yeah.
Fuck. And you're neutral too.
I'm chaotic.
We're all neutral.
And are you guys all
I'm
neutral?
neutral good.
True neutral.
You're good though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm true neutral.
Fuck. Jesus. Why did I let you guys do that?
Yeah. Thank you.
No worries.
I could be chaotic good.
Thank you.
You want to do that?
No.
It doesn't matter. I mean, like,
Nothing Lil Jocko does is
You
good.
haven't done anything good.
have any? Okay.
Okay.
Should I stay chaotic neutral?
You're talking
I
to Lil
haven't slit a
Jocko.
throat yet.
All right, we'll stay this. I'm with. All right. I usually don't like telling people how to play, but lots of friction can come up when everyone's just neutral about everything. But you know what I mean? So maybe if there's a good guy, would you want to elect yourself to be good? Or I think could
He's not that
ease-
good. Can I be chaotic good?
Yeah, you can be chaotic good.
Okay. But keep in mind, that means everything I do is for the greater good.
Yes.
So that means it's bad for one.
Okay, so another thing I'm trying to hint at a little bit is like splitting the party is not something that you guys can't do. You can do it. It makes it harder for me. So if you guys are gonna try to split people off and kill people and stuff, it makes it a little bit more stressful. I never want to tell you guys that you can't do anything. You guys can do anything you want.
You're just gonna be killing
but
Kyle
just-
on the inside.
Just it wears.
It hurts your
a little
feelings.
bit. And then it does make it harder for you. Like you won't stop killed because you weren't with your party. You know what I mean? It's at the end
I
of all.
didn't die, if you remember.
Like at the end of all this, it's also a game, and it's a game meant to be played with 4 people. So
Okay.
it's also my fault that I didn't come up with a good reason to like tie you guys together as a party. But hopefully you guys can kind of
It's more our fault.
Work it
It's
out.
more our fault than it is your fault.
you guys can work it out together.
Okay.
Okay, that's
So-
just something I want to get off my
Okay,
chest.
so instead of what I had previously said, I'm going to use one of Caleb's takebacks.
So to take
die a
off
little
it.
bit.
I will have only 2 takebacks left. Like,
But you owe them to him.
Yeah, but he erased these because these aren't relevant anymore.
So I'm going to say, listen, I still only have 3 hit points out of 20, so technically I'm in a worse off position than I was before if you're looking at the stats, so I need to take a quick rest to...
Also, your character wouldn't say 3 hit points in character.
I'm not doing good. In fact,
just
I say that all the time.
I'm doing
Okay,
I'm
I'll-
doing
I
worse.
got like 3 hit points
Alright.
left.
I feel like I have 3 angels.
I feel like health for health, I'm doing a lot worse
Yeah, I'll
than I
step
was
up.
15 minutes ago. I'm going to take a short rest.
Okay.
Um,
A short rest is like 15 minutes.
How much of that?
we could all take a.
I'm going to take
You
2
guys can
short...
we
you guys
should-
can all take a short
I think
rest.
we should all take a long rest.
Yeah, you know, it's been a day. I'm going to take a long rest.
A long rest is like,
Like, what time of day? What time of day is it?
Just now.
I don't remember.
Resuscitating and resting.
Because we're still like midday right now, right?
Yeah, it's got to be like afternoon.
But we waited 3 hours, so it's like 3.
Sure, it's getting 3
Eight.
o'clock's good.
Guys, I'm gonna need like 3 hours. I'm gonna rest for like 3 hours.
Okay.
I need to take
You don't think a short rest will do you good?
I don't know. I don't know how much. I have no frame of reference here.
Let's try it.
Okay, I'm gonna take 15, guys.
So
Can I do the song
Yeah,
of rest
so we all
thing
take
for him?
15.
Because that will give him...
Yeah, so you
More
get to
stuff.
use Song of Rest. What do you do to... You either play a song or
Chauncey.
you do something like...
Stuck on his finger.
I give him a kiss. I pull out this time... Okay, what's the most peaceful out of these three? The adult... That one?
Dulcimer.
Okay, that one.
How are you
Chauncey?
carrying this with you?
No, because this is what I was saying. These are what you're proficient in. You don't necessarily have all of these
Okay,
on you.
I have the bagpipe then.
You have the bag-
I have the bagpipe.
The least.
That's it.
Pure rest.
I'm adding that to your character.
Well, I have a whole costume kit on me.
You do.
I have a a lot
Yeah,
of
but a
things.
dulcimer's a lot bigger than a costume. They have like stands for those.
I mean, you could buy these instruments.
Oh, that
you don't have
guy's
any
gone.
gold.
Yeah, I don't have any money either.
Don't.
Anyway, okay, I have the bagpipes. I'm gonna do the Song of Rest.
Yeah.
So,
What's everyone else's hit points at? You guys are all full?
Yep.
Okay.
Over time.
What?
This is how my depiction of Lil Jocko is.
Excellent.
You know, I guess technically he wouldn't have a black eye anymore.
I still have the lash on my face.
So you play a
Nice.
little
No, you're right.
bagpipe song to get him healing up better. What does it sound like? What kind of song?
Yeah, you gotta play it.
You have to-
Is there a song you know that it sounds like?
I'm trying to just think of something from Braveheart or something, but like,
Okay, we don't have time for that, so.
or, yeah, I can't, I'm not gonna try to do anything.
Can you just try and make a
You gotta play a
bagpipe noise?
melody.
All right.
Duel of the bagpipes.
Pure rest. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. On bagpipe.
All right.
Least
So
restful sound.
you get to roll
An unseen servant that looks like a possum
your
appears.
hit die.
Okay,
Right. So you get
The worst
She had-
pictures.
the D10.
and on this one, how do I know? Oh, this one right here?
No, there's
Or
another one that has just the. It's this one.
The D10.
It's the same shape, but it has single digits
Oh.
on it.
There we go.
Yeah. 8. Boom. 8. Like, yeah, keep track.
Okay.
Plus.
1. So that brings me up to 12, which was
12.
my original.
And then a D6 from Caleb's
Oh, nice. Thank you, Jocko.
little Braveheart song.
3.
Nice.
So, okay, I'm feeling significantly better than I
Yeah,
was.
it was a nice little short rest.
Thank God for bagpipes.
And then, so right now you've used your hit die. So if at any point today or before a long rest, you can't use any more hit die.
Okay.
So, but after tomorrow, you get your hit die back.
Okay.
And that's how that works. So what are you guys doing?
So he's awake now?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's awake. He's feeling good.
Okay, guys, let's start heading back to Ironhaven.
Okay, I'm gonna let everyone here know that I'm suspicious that we might not be heading towards Ironhaven anymore.
Do we still have a
Just-
map?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah.
So I pull out the map, and
You pull up the map, and the first thing that you notice when you start examining it is that fork in the road where the sign was. When you were there looking at the sign, you looked at the map, and it made sense going to Ironhaven. You look at it now, and that path isn't on the map.
I say, Carla, do you detect any magic about this map by any chance?
Ooh, okay, I want to use Detect Magic. What? Let me go to my paper.
Oh, that's a cantrip or a...
It's a spell.
I think it's a spell.
It's gonna be okay.
I told you I should have burned the map.
It doesn't tell me what to do.
Well, then maybe you don't have to do anything at all.
Alright.
What does it do?
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in that area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay. Yeah, so you, what do you do to kind of conjure that spell? Jazz hands again? Okay, nice. You do a little, like,
Professor X, right?
Yeah.
and you detect that
It's a mutant.
With your experience,
Get out.
the map itself, it doesn't seem like it has any magic
Okay.
to it, but you detect a small magical residue. Like it's
Ew.
Like it's cursed.
it kind of stinks like there was some magic on it at one time,
Ew.
but right now it's not magic.
Okay. Looks like it's not magic.
Oh shit.
Maybe it was magic the first time we looked at it.
That's a possibility.
I trust it more now.
Well, I mean, do you think we should trust it enough to get us to Ironhaven? Is the real
Well,
question.
that's all we have.
True. Well, okay, let's head back to the trail. I mean, does that sound fair to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Lil
do it.
Jocko, you game?
I'm game.
Do we still have a horse?
Yeah, I'm still on the horse.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it into all of that.
Okay. Okay, so let's go. So let's look at the map as it is.
Okay.
So we need to go back to the fork.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's all head. We're gonna head back to the fork.
The fork?
Yeah,
In
the
the
fork.
road.
We're gonna head back that. We're gonna start back that way.
Okay.
Judging on where we are on the map. So we head back and we come to the fork.
Not quite.
So we head back. So as we head, so we all steadily make our way towards the fork.
Hold on, I have to remember what I did.
Oh no.
I make some light conversation with everyone.
Yeah.
I said, "Hey,
that.
you know, I know I've been kind of a jerk to you guys this whole trip, but I think if anything, this has kind of proved that we're more powerful as a whole than we are as, you know, our own separate parts. You know, I think there's really something magical going on. I just want to say how glad I am to have all of you in my life."
Jocko's crying.
So I said, "Yes, even you, little Jocko, believe it or not." So, and I put one hand in the middle of a circle.
I just put one finger in there.
We'll go. Listen, Oprah.
I hesitate the longest.
I said I know I said some stuff about trust back there, but I just have to trust that you have your reasons. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't have saved me. Are you with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
And we say, okay, break Team Jocko.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, so as we're walking, I initiate a game of truth or dare.
Oh boy. Who are you asking?
Lil Jocko.
Dare.
Why would you do that?
Why would you ask him that knowing that there's a chance that he's going to take a dare?
Truth or truth? I'll pick whichever one. I don't. Chauncey, should I pick truth or dare?
He already picked dare.
Okay, dare.
How many take backs do you
No.
have?
I have two.
No take backs.
Well, he could change his decision towards a question.
That's true. Yeah, you could verbally change his mind. But then, how does she respond to the change? In
Okay, truth. Truth. Unless you have a
What's
good
your
dare.
greatest fear?
Ooh.
Yeah, seriously.
That was a snake.
I know, I just hear rattling. I'm like, baby rattles. Jocko doesn't want to admit he's afraid of the snake still.
We all know.
Says
We saw
baby
you
rattles.
freak out at the cave. We all
I'll during this time you guys are walking through the forest and Chauncey's looking at the moss and stuff and like figuring out backtracking.
Yeah.
He's confidently backtracking. He sees like marks and stuff in the forest. Like, you know, he knows we've been here. We're going the right way. We're going back to back in black.
And I don't see anything suspicious, like anything's gonna come get us or anything like that, do I?
Do a perception check.
Okay, just gotta make sure, because we've ran into some pretty freaky stuff in places that shouldn't be freaky over these last couple of days. Whoa. 18?
Okay, yeah.
Does that count even though it landed in my hand again?
It landed flat. It didn't move.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
This time, yeah.
Okay, for now. 18 plus my perception, which would be a 20.
Yeah, you can see everything. If there were a goblin ambush, if there were something hiding, if something didn't seem right, you'd see it, but you don't really see anything. Everything looks like how it was when you came through. And you guys are playing Truth and Dare.
Okay.
So it's
I'm having flashbacks of like dropping the eggs. I'm like, oh, eggs.
Okay.
I'm afraid of eggs.
Lied, though.
I'm
The first truth to a big lie.
But we don't know that. But, no, can we tell he was lying?
Can you detect magic?
Were you trying to lie to them?
Yeah, because I don't want to admit that I was afraid of the snake.
Being afraid of baby rabbits
Is afraid of eggs.
We just formed a trust alliance.
Well, it sounds like they're suspicious of you. They think you're lying.
Okay,
so-
guys, it was the
Immediately
snake.
back
I admit, I'm afraid of the snake.
Yeah.
All right.
Even though it's dead, I'm still
That's
afraid
not
of
even a big deal.
that
Like a lot of
specific
people are afraid of
snake.
snakes.
Indiana Jones is grease here.
Who
Like,
is Indiana Jones?
I'll explain later.
okay, now Lil Jocko, it's
Does
He's
he
a
have a
god
co-
on my planet.
Does he have a costume kit?
Does not.
something like that.
Kate, it's your turn to ask someone truth or dare.
Chauncey,
Yes, Little Jocko.
truth or dare?
I don't want to pick dare because I'm afraid whatever you're going to do is horrifying.
Please pick dare.
The fact that you asked makes me really want to pick truth. I'm going to go ahead and pick truth.
What brought you to the snake that day when you saved me?
I've told you several times.
I don't remember.
I need someone hired me to get
the eggs.
Yeah, someone hired me to get the eggs because they were trying to make some sort of potion. I don't know what.
What a waste of an opportunity to get new information.
I thought it was
Tell me
gonna be
again,
something about his. I thought it was gonna be okay. OOC. I thought it was gonna be something about his quest. Like I didn't remember that was the thing. Like I thought there was something I was
It's his turn
missing.
to ask.
Okay.
So.
Tell me the story of the eggs once more.
So,
It's my favorite story.
Oprah, truth or dare?
Truth.
Truth. Okay. Do you feel like you're becoming closer to all of us as a group?
I'll say I'm as close to you as I've ever been to anyone.
Oh, Jocko is crying.
I'm like-
Again, Jocko is crying.
Jocko needs to get his shit together.
I say to him, "Wow, Oprah, that's really sad," because we don't know each other that well. But I do hope that one day you feel a little more comfortable enough to open up to any one of us or all of us. So now it's your turn to ask.
Jocko, truth or dare?
Dare. I'm picking dare instead
I dare you to tell the truth.
I dare you.
Truth or dare is such a creepy game.
Yeah, it is.
If Lil Jocko finds it creepy,
Wait, are you still like naked?
No,
No,
I'm
okay.
fully clothed.
You have at least leather armor on.
We were talking about in the beginning. That was just in the dream.
It was a dream. Yeah.
That was just in the beginning. I was naked. Like the
Well, it was a
when he
flashback.
saved me.
It was
when
also
he-
a flashback.
it was a flashback.
Yeah.
So he was really naked at one point.
But not
Yeah.
anymore. So I
Yeah.
can't dare you to put clothes on.
you can dare me to put a costume on.
I'll do it.
I have him.
I'm not afraid.
No, I dare you to play Chauncey a bagpipe song.
Okay.
I kind of look a little annoyed at Oprah, but
To actually play it, not just tell us what you play.
Okay.
yeah. Oh, okay. Now I'm listening.
Let me think. What am I gonna play?
Is battery okay?
I don't know. I can't see the screen.
Okay.
But probably, if it was fine. Yeah.
See, I can't make a bagpipe noise. Someone make a bagpipe noise,
You-
and then I'll do the tune. It's like what's like the
It's very similar to a horn, I guess.
what's
You
like
have
the
to-
funeral song? Like, do you know what I'm
Amazing
talking
Grace.
about? Is that it is Amazing Grace. Okay. I'm specifically thinking of the scene in Tommy Boy when it's the funeral and it's on bagpipes.
The fact that you're playing me a funeral song right now makes me very nervous. Little Jocko, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, Kyle, like when are we there? When are we at the fort?
Little Jocko just looks up into the sky like, "Well, are we there yet?" You guys, during your game, you've now come into that clearing where the cabin was. It's as you left it.
Oh.
Man, we've got some messed up memories in that cabin, huh, guys?
Yup.
You guys got some more walking to do.
Okay.
You guys can play two truths and a lie.
Oh, I like that one. I don't want to go first though.
I mean, do whatever you guys could
truths
do,
and a lie.
but it's gonna take a while.
Let
so
me
you guys
think of
gotta-
a good one.
Okay.
I'll write it down. Okay.
Two truths and a lie. Okay. Well, I'm from the forest.
Okay, from the forest.
I'm half elf in lineage, and my parents are totally alive.
Parents totally alive is the lie.
That's quite the deduction skills there. Little
Jocko starts crying. He tries to hug you. Do I have to roll
I say
for that?
now's not the
Do I have to roll?
I say now's not the time.
If I wanted to grab his leg, like hug his leg, do I have to roll for that?
Are you willing? What do you do when he comes to reach in to grab your leg?
I like kind of going for like a high five. I
accept-
know
I
he
do
wants
that.
the hug, but
I don't.
Okay, who's next?
Jocko's next.
Okay, I'm writing it down.
You can't remember? You have to
Okay,
say it
well-
right now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I want some more soda too. Neither. I just want a shot of some of that.
Yeah.
Can it pick up from over there?
Our orange soda conversation.
They're getting orange soda. It's
Okay.
Okay, are you ready, Lil Jocko?
8:59.
What?
That's one truth.
Okay. Hi, I'm Little Jocko. I have a costume kit.
We know that's true.
Okay, but
talk about it all
the
the
three
time.
costumes
Okay.
are. This will be the three. One of these is
Yeah,
a
we
lie.
get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a nurse costume. I have a doctor costume. And I have a.
Okay, I think I know which one's the lie.
Thought you were gonna write this down.
Okay, originally, this is what I wrote down. I was gonna write down, I have a costume kit. I'm a bard. And I was gonna say, I'm a stone gnome, but I'm really a forest gnome. So that was gonna be
You
the
would've
lie.
got it.
That would have worked,
Then-
but you.
So,
What a
the third costume is, a Navy SEAL.
Okay. I have one question. How often do you need to impersonate doctors and or nurses?
Wait, what would
what
be
are
more?
the-
Okay, wait a minute. Would a doctor in this world be like a maester, or what are they called? Do you know? Do you know what I'm talking
From
about?
Game of Thrones?
Yeah, maesters.
I'm assuming,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Kyle?
I have a maester costume, a midwife
Sure.
costume.
Well, those are different.
Is your grandma just like listening to all
And
Should probably only hear the loud laughs. But other than that,
That's scary.
Okay, so Lil Jocko, what was it? I'm saying Navy SEAL's fake.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your real third costume?
Wait, how many costumes do I have?
Okay, he doesn't know.
So he didn't.
I think I
So
have more than. All it said was disguise kit. It didn't. Wait. I don't think it said how many costumes I have, but I'll look it up later.
No, your disguise kit's separate from your
Oh, the costume kit.
costumes.
Are we at the fork in the road?
have we gotten there? Can we stop playing games? How far
God,
away? Okay, I want to use perception to see how far away we are from the fork. Okay. 5. Okay, so that's 7.
You see that you're about 2 more players worth of 2 truths and a lie until you get to the fork.
Okay. So, who's due next? I don't even know if that was the truth. I just know Lil Jocko's apparently worn so many costumes in his life. Okay. Oprah, 2 truths and a lie.
Okay. I'm an orphan.
Truth.
That's sort of like subtle backhand. True.
I didn't speak for 10 years.
Truth.
And I did not murder my best friend.
I say, Oprah, did you murder your best friend?
No, I didn't. I told you.
Oh gosh.
So now do I not have to tell because of that?
Well, no, you gotta tell us which one was the lie.
I do. I'm not.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
Okay.
Well, I feel like we need to push this.
It's your
Oprah,
turn.
well, I mean, was it on purpose?
Was what on purpose?
You murdering your best friend? Or were you like under the influence of something?
No, I didn't. I said I didn't.
Okay, but the way you said that kind of makes it sound like you did.
Are you an orphan?
I don't have to answer.
Can you please
There
answer?
was already a wrong yeah.
I used charm person on Oprah.
Yeah, what's the charm person?
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, what's the deets?
Oh.
Because he's gonna have to make a save against it to see if he is successfully charmed. I believe.
Oh, of course, it's lost them. You attempt to charm a humanoid you see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw, and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. If it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends, or until you and your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
Yeah. So you're gonna cast the spell with your spellcasting ability, which is a D20 plus your intelligence modifier.
Even though it's a cantrip?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
because he needs to save against something.
Oh, wait, is it a...
Yep.
Never mind, it is a spell. Okay. So I do this 20,
Yeah.
20.
Oh god. I
Tell
think.
me everything.
Yeah, that means it just works. He can't save against a
Okay.
a
This is
natural
great.
20, so he's charmed.
You an orphan?
Well, what are the specifics again of someone who's charmed? Because it doesn't mean that
It
you
is charmed
can
by
control
you.
them.
It regards me as a friendly acquaintance.
Still
So
don't have
So
to
you-
tell you.
Yeah, but
Even as a friend.
yeah, but you at least like her.
As a friend.
Well, I mean, secrets don't make sense. Maybe you should say to Carla he's trying.
now you
Do I
have.
get anything out of my 20?
Would it be easier to persuade him?
Yeah, now
We all go into like an initiative. Like,
but now you have advantage on any ability check to like socially interact with him. So if you wanted to try to persuade him using your persuasion skill, you get advantage on that.
Okay. Which is persuasion is charisma is a 2. Okay, so then I roll.
Roll
for that.
twice. Yeah, roll twice, and then pick the higher one.
Okay, 17.
17 plus the
2.
skill.
Okay, so 19.
19. So now you have to do, I think, a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, is that D20?
Yeah, D20, and then it's a saving throw. And you're not proficient in wisdom, so it's just the normal modifier for wisdom.
Okay,
which is
2. So
well, yeah.
Yeah, she got you, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, so she successfully persuaded you. How did you verbally persuade him?
Yeah, what did you say?
You have to say something.
It'd just be really swell if you told me if you were an orphan or not.
And that was enough to break the dragon man.
Okay. I'll say, the most I'm going to say is that no, I'm not technically an orphan.
Oh, so that was the lie.
Not well. I mean, do you have dead parents? That's how you're technically an orphan or not.
No.
You don't have to answer to him, I don't think.
I'm gonna try and persuade
You're not
him.
the charmer, and you're not.
Okay, well I'm gonna try.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm done.
I'm gonna try and persuade him to find out about this friend killer.
That means
I'm
he
gonna
did
say
kill his
that
friend. Wait.
you have to actually try and do that. Like,
Well, that means he didn't kill his
Socially.
friend.
But
He was
persuasion
lying
is a
about the
thing.
orphan thing.
it is, but that's set up for like NPCs and creatures and stuff. But we're role playing, so persuade him.
Hey, we're in a safe place, and you did put your hand in the hand circle.
What do you want to know? Nobody's asking anything.
Well, I just want to know a little bit about your history. What makes Oprah tick? What makes Oprah get up in the morning?
I don't want to go into too much detail because it makes me uncomfortable.
I can respect that.
But I'm gonna kill my father.
Oh, yes.
So you're not an orphan yet.
No, but I will be.
Oh.
Hey,
Golden.
well, let me share something with you. I'm out to kill the guy who killed my father. So we're on like the same line. I don't want to get into details either.
All right, that's good.
I'm just saying. I think we got a common thread going here.
Yeah, the snake killed my mom.
Jocko, no, you didn't. You told me your parents left you.
No, that was the snake killed the
sibling.
mom, and then the siblings separated. That's how it went. Like it went down. It was Bambi.
Lil Jocko, where's your dad?
I'm a bastard.
Still have a dad somewhere.
Yeah,
I know.
Maybe I should find him.
Maybe you should.
Is there any chance that you're his dad?
There is
Yes.
Seeing as I'm a half elf and Jocko is a gnome, I'm saying no. There's probably no chance that
You're saying you've never had a crush on a female gnome.
Just-
I'm
What's
saying
your
that
other
is
This is a world full of magic.
okay.
Anything could happen.
What if a female gnome raped you?
This is getting really dark. Okay, this is Justin talking. This is getting really dark. Let's avoid that line of thought.
All
OOC.
recorded.
Yeah, let me tell you if
I don't think Chauncey's my dad. I'll say.
Yeah.
I just had to ask.
So no, I'm going to say that it is highly unlikely, and if it is, it's without my knowledge. But that also means that I would have had to have impregnate a gnome without my knowledge, seeing as I've never bedded one. Again, to the best of my knowledge. And also, why isn't he a quarter?
I should be a
human
little
and a quarter
taller.
elf?
I should be a little taller.
Are we there yet?
Without noticing it, you had been standing by the sign and the fork for a while, but you've been entranced in a conversation.
Well, now we know a little bit more about each other, who we intend to kill, things of that nature. Okay, so
The sign is there, but it has nothing written on it.
Yeah.
so I look at the map,
Yeah.
and the sign has nothing written on it.
I'm gonna say that you kind of know where you are.
I know where I'm at.
You can fig-
I say if I'm at the fork, I just go down the fork that we didn't
Well-
go down the first time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Opposite path?
the fork isn't on the map.
Okay, well, I still go on the fork we didn't go down the first time, since obviously the fork we
But
took.
you understand if you have a fork and you get rid of the fork, it's just a line. So you don't know where the fork was.
But I can see. Okay, but we're at where the fork started, though, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
on the map, that road is just a road now. So
that's-
where along that was the fork?
well, there's only one fork that we saw this entire way. I'm gonna say it's this fork. I'm gonna take I say we take the road we didn't travel.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yep.
That's how forks like did. I have to question if God knows how forks work.
I'm gonna say that you know where you are because of like when you were trekking back and natural resources and the shape and the flow of the terrain. You know where it is on the map, but I'm just saying, 'cause for argument's sake, you don't know where a fork is when the fork isn't there anymore on the map.
Well,
But-
can't you? So we can't see.
But you-
What is the? Are we like in?
But we're judging by where the sign is,
Unless
right?
you remember exactly where it was on the map of the fork.
You sure? Because I've seen a fork in the road. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
like
You can see the fork in real life,
yeah.
but on the map, there's no fork anymore.
Okay.
So where are you along that road where the fork was? If the fork's not there to tell you where the fork that you're at is.
I think it just means like we're taking the other
But
because we came back one of the ways, right?
I'm definitely sure we're at the same fork that we
'Cause we
diverged paths
Yeah.
the first time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but now you
So-
have no context for where that is on the map.
okay.
So looking at the map doesn't help us anymore because it's just a line, and we don't know where the fork is on that line.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Oh,
I'm not
I'm
saying
sorry,
you're
I
lost.
see.
I'm not saying that you
Okay,
can't take the
well,
other fork.
I
I'm
say
just
we're-
saying you don't really know where
I mean,
that
if it's
is.
just one straight line, I say we just take the other road and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is what's going to go that way a whole lot worse than what we saw the other
Yeah.
goblins and where?
Sorry, just for the sake of
Okay,
clarity.
okay, I
Making sure.
completely misunderstood.
Well, because like in the future, if you're actually lost and using a map, if something like that were to
Yeah.
happen, you wouldn't really be able to. know
Well, I mean, I was going
what's
more
the
off.
what.
No, I meant more if I recognize this fork though. Like because of the sign.
You
This is where we were before. This is.
Yeah, you recognize that
That's what
that's
I'm
where you
saying.
were before,
Yeah.
but you still don't know where on the map.
We go down
No,
the path,
I
we go
get
down the
it.
path, we go down the path.
I understand. Okay, look, here's the map. I get that I don't know where on here
Yeah.
the fork is, but I know there's definitely a fork that we took,
Yeah.
and where it took us wasn't good.
Where
Yeah.
the fork are we?
Okay, well,
I'm
okay,
just trying to
we're
bring
done
it
with
to
this.
Just saying. Have you guys seen that video about the guy arguing whether or not fish are wet? That's what this
Problem is, you're the one arguing that the fish is dry.
Well, no, it is surrounded by water. If you're surrounded by water at that moment,
Mom and Dad, stop.
Okay, all right, no more. You,
I actually agree with
you know where you know that this is the fork that you were at
No, I
before,
want to though.
Okay.
but you don't know where on the map you are.
Okay, I understand that. I just want to go down the path that we didn't take before.
Yeah, we're back up the path.
Yeah, we're on it.
I'm on it.
We're
Okay.
walking.
Okay, you are.
Path 2.
You're walking.
We're concerned that Chauncey has been talking to no one for the last 10 minutes.
I've been praying.
You're walking down
Such a
the
very
path.
No, but I recognize the fork. I know this is the same fork.
At the area where the road narrowed into the skinny path, the cart is there.
Oh, okay.
Can we fit it down the second path?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're going to take it with us.
Okay.
Let's drop it back to the horse.
Cool. So now you're going down the where the fork is on the rightmost side, going down the path, and it's a dirt path. It's surrounded by trees. It's kind of a nice and calm day. What time was it when?
But it was like 3:15 when we left the our little spot in the forest where I was resting, and then we had several games. We didn't run across anything horrifying, which is nice.
I'm gonna say it's like
great.
sun setting. It's like getting dark.
I'm like, yeah. Judging, I look around. Do I have a sense of how much longer it will take us to get to Ironhaven?
No.
No.
Well. Yeah, you estimate it might take an hour or so.
Hour or so?
We could make it and then sleep there.
Yeah, we could find an inn or something. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, I vote we use one of Jocko's candles
Yeah,
to lead the way.
I've got 5 candles, so everyone gets a candle.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
you- we have an extra
all of them
candle.
right now?
Well, or we could just have one.
Yeah, I was thinking one.
Put one on each side of the cart, so at least we're lit. And
so you know what road you're on, but not where on the road. So you estimate.
yes, I understand this.
Well, I'm just saying that's why it's it's an estimate because you don't exactly know how far you are.
Okay, that's why I was asking if I'm able to.
I'm joking.
Kyle,
I'm
you're opening
just-
old wounds.
Yeah, an hour or more.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
So I say we just book it, hoof it.
Okay.
There you book it, you hoof it, you
I say we all jump on the. Is there room on the cart for all of us?
No. Not in there's 2 seats in the front, there's a horse, and then there's space in the back for stuff.
Okay, Jocko, you're
So-
in the back.
Well, what if
Horse.
I was saying, what if someone's carrying Jocko? Would it fit? Or like Jocko is sitting on someone's lap?
Sure, yeah. That works.
Whose lap do I get?
Oh yeah, well, never mind, Jocko.
Well, wait,
What an odd thing to
weren't
say.
we all on the lap?
This
This is a different cart?
It's the same cart, but,
But we
It
weren't
was
all on it.
abandoned.
Yeah, we weren't all on it at any point.
Oh.
when you first started out, there were people walking up front. And
So I'm gonna say,
So you're guarding
I'm gonna
the
say,
cart. Oh, we were
Oprah, you
guarding
seem
the
like
cart,
you've
that's-
gotten pretty close with the horse. Why don't you ride the horse in front?
Mm-hmm.
Lil Jocko, I'm considering dragging you through town right now, asking about the way you asked about laps just a
That's
minute ago. Okay, and you're gonna sit in the back, and Carla and I will take the front 2 seats.
Jocko's crying. Out of happiness.
To not ride shotgun. Was that your real fear? You hate riding up front? Okay, so, and I asked Oprah if he's able to, give the horse a little
Spanking.
That is not what I asked for. I shoot Lil Jocko a really dirty look for his outburst. I say, let's get this going, rein
Whip
in
him.
Yeah, no. Don't whip the horse. We don't want the horse to hate us.
Yeah, I
Choke-
tapped the
choke
horse
the
with my
horse.
short sword.
Very lightly.
Yeah, just
yeah, all right. And it starts taking off at a good horse galloping speed. It's pretty uneventful for 20 minutes, 25. Y'all guys are going. It seems like it'd be a silent trip. You guys got a lot out. But if there's any conversation, then now's the time. It's nice. It's a quiet road.
Yeah.
Sun's going down. Sunset.
Well, I think I've had enough conversation for a
Yeah.
while.
All right. Yeah.
I'm using
Oh god.
I'm using message to talk to
The horse?
Chauncey.
Oh my god.
Let me look at what.
I take some of the wax from the candle and I ball them up into 2 little balls and stick them in my ears.
No, but
First off,
This
you
is-
don't know he's gonna use message. Second
all I
off,
have to
the
do is-
message is telepathic.
so I
shit.
point I just point my finger at Chauncey and I
You say to
whisper, "I'm really glad that you came around and we're working as a team and
Why couldn't you tell him this out loud?
because I wanted to use message because I wanted it to be like
He's in the back, right? No,
Okay.
he's sitting on my lap right now.
So in your head starts all around you starts ringing this Lil Jocko voice.
I feel a vein grow.
you have a migraine.
Is that all you say?
Yeah, that's it.
Is there any alcohol in the cart?
Yeah.
I take an oblivion-seeking swig from whatever alcohol I can find on the cart. Go ahead and tell me what it is.
Roll a Constitution.
It's a big swig. It's gonna take a lot of Constitution.
D20 and just
17.
Joke.
plus your Constitution.
19.
You handle it like a champ.
God, why have you cursed me?
All right, and that's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, okay. So after a message and a swig of mysterious liquid, you guys, the cart comes up to like a hill, and then right when you crest the hill, you see off in the distance a town. And it's getting dark. It's like after sunset, but it's still kind of light out because the sun's just freshly set. And it looks like you'll get up right up there in 10 minutes or so. Yeah.
Wahoo!
Do you see anything? Yeah, you say anything when you see the town? You're
I
like,
say, Iron Haven, here comes trouble.
I send a message to Carla with my finger, and it just says, "Where are we?" Where are
I
we?
ignore it.
Oh, I see. I just said it.
Right at 8:06 p.m.
Okay, so...
I try and describe the song "The Boys Are Back in Town" to everyone except Lil Jocko.
how are you making sure that he doesn't hear the description?
He's in the back. We're all in the front.
Okay, all right.
I could
He's
be
not
like
the most
I could be
perceptive.
turned around, like I'm looking at the back of the cart. Like I'm like,
Well, how are you describing the song?
I just
If you-
kind of like
if you want
people
it.
get really amped up on this song, and it would be very fitting for this time.
I send a message to Oprah to say what's going on.
Ignore it.
Carla's not talking to me, and Chauncey's not talking to me. And since
you're the only one
it's
who's
a cantrip, I can do that all the time, right?
I believe
No,
so.
that's the kind of thing you can
Yeah.
only do once it's per campaign.
You gotta use a short piece of copper wire every time. But
Oh, can I have one, or do I have to? Okay.
I kind of ignore
Okay.
spell ingredients in my game.
I'm just holding the wire, and I'm like pointing at different people, like. I'm like, eeny, meeny,
I
miny.
feel like you could have just said all this stuff to any of us.
It would all
But it's more-
happen the same.
It's more fun when I enter your thoughts.
For who?
for him.
For me.
Okay. So we just scroll on, and I can see that we're about to approach the
Yeah, so after some messages and some explanations of songs from another world, another universe, you come up to the gates of Ironhaven. The gates are open, there's a big stone wall, and the gates are big iron gates. And you're right at the front.
Do I see any guards or anything?
Not at the front.
I say. So I get off the carriage. I walk up and I knock on the gate.
The gate's
Gate's
open.
open.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
So I start walking through the gate.
Okay, so you guys enter town.
Yeah.
I have a nice little crude map that I sketched out real
Ooh.
quick.
Oh.
like an
This
organ.
is the. Yeah, I could have drawn this better. I just did it real quick. So you're coming in from here, and you see to the left of where you come in, there's a bunch of shops and smitheries and of sorts. You see like smoke coming out of them, and you hear the clanking of smiths.
So things are still open despite it being nighttime.
Yeah, it's only like freshly sunset. People are still
Okay.
got their work to do. It's a big, like sort of industrial city from the looks of it so far.
Okay.
And you just see some other stuff, some houses and stuff. That's what you can kind of see from there.
Is there anybody out and about?
Yeah, there's people walking around.
Do I see anyone who looks cool or friendly?
As you come in at this shop right here, you see like a big burly man. He looks like a smith. He's got his like leather overall things on, and he's still even holding a tool. And he's like looking around, and then when he sees you guys, he's like, "Hey."
Last time a stranger invited me over. So I cautiously approach.
In what manner are you being cautious?
I'm just like making sure to have my guard up for anything
Okay.
emotionally.
You do that, so you're.
I
what is
walk
it?
up friendly. Like I'm just kind of like, hello.
Throws caution to the wind.
Like I'm kind of like, just want to avoid death right now.
All right, you walk up to him, and he's a big burly man. He's got a big beard.
Oh no.
And he says, good day. I have a shop.
Neat.
And I'm a blacksmith. Sorry, I'm anyway.
Okay.
I start like rubbing my mustache, like I'm like.
I say, guys, remember we are in a town. There are guards here. They will still mess us up.
Yeah,
So-
sorry, I'm just a lot on my mind today. I gotta finish a quota for these swords and my son. And do you think you guys could just help me out with something real quick? You seem like the adventurer type.
We are.
Like I got my shop.
What's your name?
Stalkrev.
Stalkrev. What's wrong with your son?
Well, you see, my son.
About what?
I got something in my throat there. My son, Billy, he usually runs up to the mountain to gather black ore for our shop. It's kind of our special ingredient. He usually tags along with the apprentice, but he didn't show up today. So Billy convinced me that he could go up by himself, but he hasn't come back yet. I'm
How old is Billy?
Getting really worried. He's 12 years old.
Oh jeez.
Okay, I lean
Billy's
down
dead.
to Chauncey's ear and I tell him, I want to kill him.
I say, hey, you'll kill someone soon. I whisper back. I just sort of motion like, maybe not this guy.
And I was wondering, like, if you guys, if you guys could just go up there, see if he's okay, bring him back, get the ore back. I could reward you with gold or some deals on some work. I see you got weapons. I can fix those up for you.
Okay, well,
Can you
buff 'em
persuade
up.
him to tell us if he's lying?
Yeah.
Like you made me do?
You would actually be doing
Perception.
some like insight.
Okay.
Or,
Well, first, what I want to ask him.
it'd be a wisdom-based skill check.
Can I do investigation?
Investigate.
Is that your cat?
Well, I mean, yeah, she stays in there for now.
Okay.
Are you paying attention?
First, try like role playing it first before you.
Okay.
I'm trying to do that more in my games. Like we're role playing here, so don't. It's not just like rolling dice.
You want me to ask him?
Well, I'm gonna say, we'd like to do that, but we've been traveling all day, man. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff that we saw.
Oh, I believe it. There's some crazy stuff going on out here.
Yeah, and I want to help your son. I do. But tell me, what kind of wares do you have in your shop?
Oh,
'Cause
we
you see here-
specialize mostly just in swords, but we make it all. We're the biggest shop here. Come on.
Manatee Sam.
I find it really suspicious that you didn't remember what you did for a moment there.
I say, Oprah, you make an excellent point. Why would a shopkeeper forget what he did?
What do you mean? Swords? Come look inside. Swords.
Why don't you bring some? How about you bring some out? I put my hand on my scimitar. Why don't you bring them out and show us out here?
He's like, all right, look, buddy, and he goes back and he pulls out like the biggest sword he has, and it's like crazier than anything you've ever seen. It's like, how's this for a sword, huh?
That's
He
one.
sees you have your hand on his sword. He's like, how about this one, huh?
I say that's a good sword, but that's just one sword. You said you make swords, multiple. Can you show me a few more?
Well, what do you want? Look, there's swords.
Yeah. Do you
You
make?
don't even have to look. Look, you don't even have to look. Just look inside.
Yeah,
See the smith. See my hammer. I'm a smith. Just help me out here, my kid. I got all this quota. I gotta meet this quota.
You're a smith, and old ladies definitely don't turn themselves into wolves. It's been a really eye-opening couple of
Go
weeks.
ask anyone else.
What's your name?
Stalkrev.
Stalkrev.
Stalkrev Boulder Brand. Literally, everyone here knows me. I don't know what your problem is. My problem is my son didn't come home, and it'd be real nice if someone like you could just help me out.
Do you have an etching of your son so we have an idea of what he looks like?
I have this sketch that was done recently.
Isn't there anyone else in town that you could ask to do this besides 5 travelers?
No, it's a
For
working
traveler.
town. Everyone's working here.
Would you say this was pretty accurate? Like, did the artist do a good job?
It was recent, and we paid a lot for that.
I mean, they might have captured what he looks like, but did they really capture his soul, or his spirit?
Looking at that makes me want to cry because he's not home yet.
How much did you
And
pay for it?
because it's so good.
And because it's so good. We paid like 10
I mean, the
gold.
proportions look right.
They're perfect.
Okay, what's the artist's name?
Jacob.
What kind of commission? Like, how much? You said 10 gold. Is that like about average for what he charges?
That's actually, that's what he charges, and that's more than a normal sketch.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Was it in color at all?
No, it's just.
Okay, I'm gonna step into this, and I'm gonna say that we take the etching as collateral as a sign.
Yeah, take it and use it
Okay.
to make sure you got the right kid. I
Okay,
mean,
now
he's
what
up
are you
in-
asking us to do
Mountain.
specifically?
He went up in the mountain. He's getting the ore as usual, but he didn't come back home. And
And you
I
said
don't have-
you said the apprentice didn't show up today.
yeah, he didn't show up.
What's the apprentice's name?
Mildred.
Oh, very progressive.
Yeah, really.
It's a boy though.
Oh.
Well, do you know where Mildred is now?
No, we don't.
What if Mildred
Interesting.
is behind this?
Oh.
I don't have
We could
time.
find out.
If you could figure this all out, that would be great.
Does Billy have any
I really have
allergies?
to work on.
Okay, we're trying to get some information. Do you
He's
want this
allergic
done?
to peanuts.
Do you want this done, or do you want it done right? Because
I want it done right now.
okay.
Can you imagine if someone in town actually approached us if we were walking as a group? It was like, my son's on Orchid Hill. He hasn't come back. Like, can you go get him?
Oh, is this OOC?
Yeah.
You have to tell us.
Unless there's a place also called Orchid Hill where Lil Jocko.
As
Okay,
a matter
guys,
of
I
fact,
think we should powwow for a minute.
Okay.
We'll be right back,
I don't know.
sir.
All
I don't
right.
know. This guy's.
I'm gonna be
kinda
working
sketchy.
on my sword.
What do you guys think?
I think we should help him.
Lil Jocko, I can't. What do you think?
I kind of trust this guy, to be honest. Like, I think we should go. I mean,
You're making
The
me
fact
look
that he stumbled
bad.
over his name, his occupation, his son's name.
I feel like he's
I'll-
in a rut.
Full disclosure, I was just nervous when I brought up the character, so it wasn't the.
So
I
that
wasn't-
was OOC.
I wasn't acting as him being
just very
nervous.
hard to
I was
pronounce.
actually nervous.
How about the southern accent that he adopted for 10 seconds?
That was me as well. That,
Okay.
I think we should help him.
Okay, now I
I
think we
think-
should help him.
I think that we just came to
Sorry
this town
about
and we should have an ally, and if we help him out, then he can help us.
So you'll really give us a good deal on wares, Mister
yeah,
Stalev?
yeah. I will. I can sharpen up your blades sharper than anywhere else.
And
like
one
I'm
more
looking
time,
at,
your
I'm looking
son's-
at your sword right now, and it's.
I know.
Where'd you get that? We
It was
could do
actually
better.
a gift from my mom before she died.
Well,
Oh, you made it weird.
that could be better. I could take that very special sword and make it even better for
I'll tell you what. Show me.
Show you what?
Make it better.
I would. Can you get my son?
Apparently not with my crappy ass sword that my mom gave me.
All right.
Kind of weird you trust a dude with a subpar
I'm
sword.
thinking time is of the essence, but I'll do this one right now so you
Chill.
can see my work. And then, all right. So he
And your
grabs
son's name is Billy?
Billy.
He's allergic to peanuts.
Billy Boulderbrand.
He's 12 years old.
He's 12
And he
years
has a watch that he can signal Superman to come.
his hair is like black and it's like bangs.
Page
but
boy
like,
haircut.
Okay. All right. Fix
That's
my sword
awful.
and we'll go find your son.
All right. He grabs your sword and I'll just give it a quick sharpen, but when you come back, I can give it like a real good.
Okay. Sounds like a
real-
plan. I just don't want to. I don't want it to fail me, which you apparently think it will.
Okay, well, all right, hold on. He grabs your sword. He goes in the back. He fires up his like big stone turning sharpening thing real quick.
Yeah.
He puts like water on it. And he's like, he sharpens it up real good and brings it back to you. Look at this,
Okay.
sharper than
Is
what
it
you've
is
ever
it better?
seen. It's very sharp.
It's very better.
I'm sorry.
The heck?
There we go. So I say, all right. You know,
And it's so sharp that it has +1 to its
Oh.
to both the attack and the damage.
Okay. So that's for the so +1. Okay. So I say, all right. You've convinced me. You're definitely a blacksmith. Let's go find Billy. But first, So you last time going up the mountain?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just takes the normal route. I can draw it out for you real quick.
Okay.
Oh,
Shut up.
that's
She
scary.
thought
was scary.
She thought you said her name.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, he gives you like a little piece of paper that has the route on it. It's pretty simple. It's just like a path that goes out from behind the shop here, like out here, and it just kind of like snakes up a hill here. And this is
Okay.
like a big hill on top here.
Okay.
All right.
So I look at the map and I start going the way I think. I double check to make sure there's not any forks on them.
There's no forks. It's just like one
Okay.
road that snakes up the
Okay.
hill.
How far is the road?
How far is it, or how long?
What's
is
the
it?
distance? Yeah.
Like
A mile.
mile or two, maybe. You can see it
Okay.
mostly all
Mile's
the way
not too
up.
bad.
Jocko volunteers to go ahead and just start sprinting.
No, stop, Jocko. Something bad always happens.
I'm gonna be right back.
So I say, while we're all here, like, so we're gonna get this Billy kid. Oprah, I just want to commend you on your restraint and not killing a stall ref.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
I know. He was being.
And I commend you for being suspicious for a minute there.
Yeah, no.
Now you
Right.
know what I feel like every day.
Oh, you're bonding.
Understandable. Wow, it's just like,
And the moment that you put your hand on the sword, I gave you that bearded guy by the river gif. Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, why is he so eager to get us in the shop? I'm just saying.
it's strange for sure.
I mean, I guess because he's trying to get us to buy something, but if your kid's missing, and you've already at, like, what? He's like, time is of the essence. By the way, take some time to look around in my shop.
Valid.
Yeah, the fact that Jocko trusted him immediately.
That was a bad sign. That was certainly a bad sign.
At least it's a telltale. Like, so if you guys ever see me that confident, you know.
No, not to do.
OOC.
So, yeah. Do you guys think he's really going to give us good deals when we get back?
I can only hope.
I mean, he could at least hook us up, like, some lodging.
The free cat. Oh, those are cleaners.
I was scared what he'd been if he was like, yes.
Wasabi, soy sauce, almonds.
Can I try one?
Yeah. Go for it.
I've actually had these before, I just like them.
They're super good.
I bet Billy doesn't eat these.
These are just peanuts.
Alright, so what do you guys decide?
Not, so,
Not wasabi and soy sauce flavored almond.
so we're going after Billy. We're trying to find Billy. Since I'm a ranger and I'm a little well versed in the way of finding things, I want to do a real quick perception, see if there's any clues that could lead me to Billy's whereabouts.
Okay.
6, but I get a. Pardon me. Perception is a wisdom, so that's an 8.
You see the path and there's rocks all around you. There's a little rock that's like shaped like it's kind of square shaped. And you're like, whoa, what's that? Huh. That's about all.
So this rock is sure unusually square.
I touched the rock.
Yeah.
There it is.
Told you.
That happens.
Oh, now that I feel it, it is square.
Yeah.
I lick the rock.
I don't touch the rock.
I throw the rock. I drop the rock immediately.
So you've been walking up the path, licking rocks, and you come up to the crest of the hill, and before you, as you come up over the hill, you see a tree, and immediately you can see that there's a kid in the tree.
Oh, jeez.
I look down at the sketch. Does the kid in the tree look like the kid in the sketch?
You can't really tell from here.
Are you Billy?
What? He's like 50 feet off more.
Message
Use
him.
message, yeah.
Yeah. Can I
What's
message
the
him?
distance on your message?
Oh, where did it go?
120 feet.
Oh, shit.
Wow, okay.
So I message him, "Are you Billy?"
Is that a two-way link?
Well, he can just yell,
you
right?
wait for
Billy
your
can yell back.
Yeah.
Target. The target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm Billy. What?
He said he's Billy.
I say, hold on. Make sure it's Billy. Ask him what his dad's name is.
What's your dad's name?
Hold on, let me open my notes.
We're not very close.
It's Stalkrev.
And what is his apprentice's name?
Mildred.
I think this is
What does
Billy.
he do for a living?
Wait, who?
Your dad.
Okay, you guys can't talk to him because
Yeah,
he's
we're
doing the best.
talking to him.
We're telling Little Jocko to ask him these things.
Okay, Lil
Is your
Jocko.
dad a blacksmith?
Don't ask a yes or no question.
Is your dad a blacksmith?
Yes, he's very much a blacksmith. He's very much a blacksmith, and I came up here to collect the black ore as I usually do on every day, but Mildred wasn't here to come with me, and something went wrong.
Ask
Help!
him
Help!
what
The
went wrong.
goat! Help! The goat!
What went wrong? Who did this to you? Why are you in
Start
a tree?
looking around for
The
him.
goat! And as you come up
Oh,
closer,
no.
you see that in front of the tree, there's a big goat.
Like,
How
It's
big?
just, it's like 2 times the size of a normal goat.
bigger than me?
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9" and I weigh 175.
It's probably a little bit taller than you.
Oh.
It's
Does
a
it,
big goat.
and it looks tough?
It's like a giant goat. It is standing there, just in like, I could map it. It's just standing there right in front of the tree, kind of facing towards you guys, and it's just chewing.
So he's not doing anything menacing.
Ask him
He's
why he's
chewing
afraid of the
them.
goat.
Why are you afraid of the goat? What did the goat do?
The goat, it'll fuck you up, this goat.
Wow, Billy, you're 12.
I'm just so nervous. I've been up
Billy
there.
has Tourette's.
I say, Little Jocko. I turn to Little Jocko. I say, Little Jocko, go try to approach that goat.
I will approach the goat with a
Don't
Can't
trust
put it
a
him.
long sword. Oh, a goat costume.
Oh my god.
Think about where this could end for you. Okay? Really think.
Okay, I approach
You're
it
really
with my
small.
long sword. With my long sword.
You have a long sword?
Yeah.
What?
Well, I
You're
mean,
3
dude,
feet
when
When
I
did you get a
when I
longsword?
wrote all
When
of this,
we-
this
These
was
are proficiencies.
okay. But
When we were raiding.
what, okay, I have a
You
rapier.
have a rapier.
Okay, I approach with that.
Okay.
I don't do anything. I'm getting close. I'm like about 10 feet away from it.
You're 10 feet away from
You
it?
get 10 feet close to it.
Well, how far are we from it right
Right now you're
Like,
50, 60.
yeah. So, okay, I'll say I'm 15 feet away from it now.
Okay, you walk up to 15 feet away from it. And when you get in that 15 feet, it just immediately starts charging at
Oh no.
Can I do the sleep thing?
Cut its head off with a rapier.
Ooh, can he?
Can I attack before, or are you just attacking me right now?
you. It's running at you right now.
Can I?
You only have enough time to dodge.
Hold
Just
the sword
do
like
it.
a
I don't
lance.
have enough time to have my sword out and it stabs it.
Nope.
Like, okay.
Unless
I
you-
dodge. Can I roll for a dodge? Then?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a d20 or.
Yeah, it's
We might
gonna
lose
be.
Lil Jocko right now.
Is there skill for dodge? There's another game that I was playing that has like
I think dodge would be
dodge skills.
dexterity,
and stuff.
maybe.
It's just like well, it is dex, but it's like acrobatics or something.
Oh, I do have +5 for
Yeah, do an acrobatics.
So I roll this and then it's +5 for
Yeah.
me? Alright. Come on.
Godspeed, Lil Jocko.
12. 17.
Okay.
You try and dodge, and what's your AC?
Oh, 13.
13. You don't successfully dodge out of the way. It hits you, but it just kind of like glances off,
Okay.
and it's right next to you now.
Can I try to
You can message
can I
it.
can I try to cut its head off now?
Yeah, you can take an attack at it now.
Okay. I'm going for its head. I want to slice the head off.
Do it.
Okay.
Things are gonna be okay, Billy. Just gotta wait.
You guys are all in the back. Did you see this like happening?
Trust this little gnome.
We don't, but you know.
18.
Wow.
18 on your attack, and then plus
What would it be plus?
Oh, that hits anyway. But it would be plus your dex and
Cool.
plus 2 for the proficiency. But you hit it.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
Okay.
Wait, Caleb, what for damage for your rapier?
Oh yeah.
It's 1d8 plus.
Where is that?
It's on here.
Cool. 1d8 plus 3 plus 2. Okay.
Yeah.
This one.
This one, yeah.
Wait.
I got confused
That's
about that.
Oh, whoops. There.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 plus what
5.
was it? Yeah, 8.
You
You
got
cut off half of it.
you do 8. 8 damage.
8 damage.
All right, nice. The giant goat came in charging at you, and you tried to get out of the way, and it kind of hits you a little bit, but not enough to hurt you, and you lunge a rapier strike right in its side, and it makes a sound. It makes a human like
How far?
roll for initiative,
Okay.
everyone. But what were you saying?
19. How far away are the rest of us from while this is happening?
You guys are still like
50 feet.
50 feet away.
I try to approach. Oh, sorry.
Hold on,
I can't.
we're
yeah,
going to be in
sorry.
initiative.
I'm
now
getting
because
ahead of
combat
myself.
has
I'm just
started.
really. I like this part of the game. I'm excited, guys.
Yeah.
18.
16.
14.
Plus your
21.
initiative.
16.
Still 14.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Okay,
so
okay, I was just going over.
21. 21 for me.
What'd you get?
21.
21?
14.
14?
16.
16?
21.
Dang, you guys all got really quick
Yeah, where are these when I'm trying
quick
to hit something?
responses. What is the... I was trying to do this to save time, but now I'm looking for something. Oh, wow.
There is still a full quesadilla if anyone wants some of this quesadilla.
You want to split it?
Yeah. Can you bring the quesadilla
Yeah.
over?
Are all the tacos gone?
Can I have one piece of this?
Yes. Yeah, are all the tacos done?
Oh, no, they're
Wait, why'd you take the quesadilla?
There are 2 left.
Is anyone gonna object if I take one?
Do you guys want me to microwave this? Like on a plate? Or do you guys just want
I'm
it cold?
fine eating it this way.
Cold?
Do we need to hit this?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Can we like maybe call it a night after our first round of like eating up the goat?
Yeah, you can stop whenever you guys want to.
Or should we just end it here before we go into initiative?
It's up to you guys.
We've already rolled for initiative.
I can play as long as you guys want. Actually, your turn first, Justin.
Okay, I want to move within 30 feet of what's going on.
Alright. Yeah, you can do that. So you run up to the...
So I can see. I draw my longbow, and I pull back an arrow, and I'm gonna aim at the goat, and pray to God that whoever owns this goat doesn't see me do it. So I fire an arrow at the
What
goat.
if this is like a prize winning goat?
Like she's
Well,
lion.
I think the life of this human boy is, I think this goat's gonna end up being more like Harambe.
He could have just put it to sleep though.
No, because he didn't have time to do anything but dodge. Remember?
Yeah, but he did his sword thing.
Yeah,
instead.
you really should have gone with the
You
sword
could've
first. So I got a 14 plus.
That hits.
Okay. So, and then it's going to be 1d8 plus 2 plus 2. D8 is going to be this guy. So I got 4. And so 8. I do 8 damage.
Nice. So Chauncey runs up to get a good vantage on the fight, pulls out his bow, aims the bow and looses an arrow, and it hits the goat right in the neck region. And it makes more more human goat noises. It's bleeding pretty good out of that arrow neck wound. It's Caleb's turn.
Oh no.
Can I try to take its head off again?
Well, yeah. Well, rapier is a pokey, not a
It's like
slash.
fencing.
Yeah. So I don't think you can actually take a head off with a rapier.
Can I do a bow to the...
Just whip it
Can I do an
really
arrow to
hard.
the head? I'll just keep... Should I just keep going for the same wound? Or like the biggest wound?
It's up to you.
This little
I'll aim for the biggest, like where the biggest wound is. Like the... Okay.
Alright.
Wait, so what are you doing with your?
I'm just stabbing it. Just...
Gross. Okay.
Right.
Why don't
Yeah.
you put it to sleep and end this?
Oh. Okay, can I just do the sleep thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Let's look at that again. 5d8.
You normally need to do that, but it goes to sleep.
Woo!
It's asleep.
Okay, but you have to do your sleep spell. Lil Jocko blows a kiss to this yelling goat,
Bleeding goat.
and the goat's like, and it falls to the ground. It's asleep.
Okay, whose turn next?
Yeah, it's Chris's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna roll to chop its head off.
Okay.
With my short sword.
Yeah.
11 plus what?
Oh, that hits.
Okay.
And roll for damage.
4 plus 2 plus 2, 8.
Yeah. Okay. So you pull out your sword, and how would you do it?
I take a clean swipe at it with the side of my sword.
Nice. You take a clean swipe at it with the side of your sword, and it just cuts right through the head, and the head just comes off.
Alright.
Oh yeah. We're no longer in initiative right now.
Okay, I run to help Billy because Billy's just been watching this horror happen.
Billy's just in the tree, like.
It's gonna be okay, Billy. How high up the tree is he?
Not that high. 10 feet.
I'll start climbing up the tree.
He's like, oh, I think I can get down. And he starts, like, kind of climbing down, and he slips a little bit and falls, and I'm good, I'm okay.
I want to dare little Jocko to climb into the goat's head wound and stick his head out so it looks like a human or a goat with a gnome.
I would do it.
Collect its blood in your water skin.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I want to check the goat real quick. Is there any indication, like a brand on it or anything that shows who it belongs to?
Yeah, use a skill.
I'm gonna investigate this goat.
Do it.
Is that a 9 or a 6?
It's a 9.
9.
Dot on
I
the
got
bottom.
I got a 9 plus a 4, so that's a 13.
Okay, yeah, you see it looks like a giant goat. You can see all the wounds, very detailed like. It's furry, looks kind of mangy.
Gross.
It was eating grass. It's
Grass-fed
got no
beef.
head. Well, it has a head, it's just not attached right now.
Yeah.
But
Right
you
now.
don't see any sort of markings, branding.
I pick up the goat head and I give it to Oprah. I say, this is yours now. You earned it.
All right.
You just tell them you're wearing it.
Well, no, I'm not wearing it. You're the one who's... Tell them, do with it what you will. Maybe make something. I don't know.
Now I throw it on the cart.
I say, throw the rest of the goat too. Maybe we can butcher it and sell it as meat in town and make some more money.
Oh, I don't know if you guys took the cart. We didn't really cover that. It might still be in town.
Okay.
We gotta get the cart back up here, right?
I tried to say that's not worth it.
If we time traveled and if you were trying to take the cart, you'd get to the foot of the hill and you can't take it up
Trying
all
to just
the way.
take the horse up.
Yeah. So yeah, you could. Yeah.
Okay, so I still have the horse.
You put the goat on the
And I
horse.
strap the head onto the back of it.
What a
It
bizarre.
looks like a
Two-headed horse.
creature.
You have one goat head.
I'm
I said, we'll
make
give
sure-
this to Serban Club.
Make sure to write that down in your inventory.
And I take one of the legs.
You can take a goat leg. Yeah.
Yes, I take a goat leg.
I cut off 2 of the legs and I say, lamb chops.
Okay. Yeah.
I try and just hide Billy from all that's happening.
So you grab
We-
Billy and like put him behind you. It's like, yeah, what's going on?
Start cutting the goat up into like some nice goat steaks.
Okay. You got this. So yeah, mark that down.
I got a bunch.
You got
Okay.
some goat steaks.
I'm just gonna put loaded goat meat.
Yeah.
I take the heart.
How the heart's not readily takeable.
Well, I have my
You get-
dagger and
you
I'm.
get in there with
Yeah,
your dagger.
yeah.
You open
So you
it
just
up.
ruined
I
the
want-
rest of the
I want
goat.
the heart.
you're just covered
We're
in
both at the goat. He's like.
you're just covered in blood.
I just want to say, in this world, you're foolish to waste anything. I bet you we could sell this to someone who could turn that head into a stew. Maybe actually butcher up this meat so that it's in like a sellable or presentable condition, and then we can eat it, or they can sell it, or what have you.
People eat goat heart. Like people eat cow heart. So that's why I'm taking the heart.
Do you eat cow heart?
No, but
Okay.
people do.
Because you make it seem like you're taking the heart for a different reason.
You're really eager.
I think we should call that a success for the evening. I think we should call that a
I feel
success.
good.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think
It's
it
up to you
ended.
guys.
I think it ended well. This is going to be a tough recording to. I don't. Did you edit the last one? No. Okay, never mind. Yeah,
I didn't even
it's going to be
listen
it's going to be a tough listen.
What's gonna be